Hi guys and welcome back to Mchiki series. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your support. It's good to see you again. And if you're new to this channel, if this is the first time you're seeing my video and you like what I'm doing, kindly consider subscribing. In today's video, I'll be sharing some important tips on how to avoid travel and visa scam. Recently, I've seen a lot of posts concerning a travel and visa scam. Towards late last year, William Uchemba, former Nollywood child actor, has also been dragged on social media for posing as a fake Nigerian Youth Ambassador to the United Nations by Edafe Okporo, who is a United States-based Nigerian human rights activist. Uchemba was also reported of being allegedly involved in visa scam, defrauding unsuspecting Nigerian youth for UN Youth Assembly event. However, UN envoy has put up a statement saying that William Uchemba is not known to the organization and UN does not charge fee at any stage for participating in the meeting and conferences. As a result of this, his Instagram bio, which had UN attached to it, has metamorphosed severally to the current one without UN attached to it. Actually, it is very wrong to claim alliance to any organization so that one can pull in a certain audience who do so without questioning the credibility and authenticity of such businesses. This is a fraudulent act, and there are other people who are in one way or the other involved in this kind of scam, going under the cover of a big and credible organizations as imposters or using fake travel agencies to defraud innocent people. Yeah, travel and visa scams have made a lot of people lose their hard-earned money and even their entire life savings. This is becoming very common these days, most especially through fake opportunities of studying abroad and attending of international conferences. Some go as far as saying to their victim that embassy does not deny conference visa because of an invitation letter that the travel agency will issue to them. The last time I checked, you only need a visiting stroke tourist visa to attend the conference, and this visa can be denied by the embassy depending on the country's visa requirements. We need to be doing our own assignment, not swallowing hook, line, and sinker. Whatever people are selling to us, we need to double check ourselves, go online, do a mini internet search using Google. Google is your friend. Most often, huge amount of money is requested from you to be issued with an invitation letter that is completely free of charge from the institution organizing this conference. When you are very desperate to travel abroad, most often fraudsters bring to you an enticing fake travel offers because they know you will definitely fall for it. Desperation to travel also push people not to think properly and tend to believe all the white lies being told by these travel and visa agents. Traveling can be very expensive, which makes some of the travel agencies to ride on this fact to defraud and steal from their victim. I would like to share with you 5 important tips on how to avoid travel and visa scam. Now, how do you check for the authenticity of the travel or visa agency? You make sure that the agency is well registered and has a traceable office address. Any travel agency without a physical address, such as a street number, cannot be taken seriously. Some scammers operate online without any office on ground. Never grant online deals, as this is popular with scammers. Make sure your email communication with the travel and visa agent include the company's address and phone number. Most emails sent from personal email accounts that do not contain contact information could possibly be a scam. Bear in mind that this is an official communication, therefore official email address has to be used. Mount your guard when their email messages contain spelling, capitalization, punctuation, or grammatical errors, because no such organization will employ an incompetent staff. Reference check on the success rate in terms of visa application is worth exploring also. How many people have they assisted to secure their visas? How many people have traveled through their agency? Never be swayed by amazing testimonial and stay away from people who make sweet and false promises, because allocation of visa is beyond the jurisdiction of any travel or visa agency. And this is the area I want you to be very careful about, because most often the travel agencies make it look as if to say they're already well known to the embassy and they must guarantee the visa. It doesn't work that way. It depends on what the requirements are. If you meet the requirements criteria, then the visa is yours. I'm not against travel agencies doing their legitimate business, but when the travel package and its expectations are not well explained, it becomes a bit worrisome to me. Some might use this ambiguous term of fee being all-inclusive, which when critically looked at, it does not cover major fees such as visa application fee and travel ticket. Therefore, one has to dig deeper and be careful, because even when the visa is denied, the money can never be returned to you. Rather, 1,001 reason will be given as why the visa is denied. Do some background check and research online from the website of the agency as well as the embassy of the country you intend to visit. to know the right questions to ask your travel and visa agents. Always demand for contractual agreement. This agreement tells you what to expect and what not to expect, simply what the package contains so that you don't hope against hope and you'll be able to know whether it's what you can afford to commit that kind of amount for. No matter how you are pressurized, do not accept advance payments. Demanding for money straight away without essential consultation is a red flag. Do not make an upfront payment even when the agent is demanding for that. During consultation, while discussing with the agent, ask pertinent questions, read their body language, and judge their reactions wisely. After the consultations, when you're ready to make the payment, make sure you pay through an online platform so that the transaction can be traced by the bank in case of any fraud. Never disclose or share confidential information online, such as your bank details and PIN. Some scammers request that you fill out your bank details on their website, and this is unacceptable. I will advise you to get actively involved in the entire process, starting from filling of the form to the submission of the application form, to be sure that you are not issued with a fake visa which can land you in jail. Submit your form in the company of your agent or yourself, as some visa application and interview require the applicant's appearance. If possible, also book your flight ticket yourself to avoid paying unnecessary fees, such as phony travel insurance. You can check online booking sites for cheap tickets. There are some travel agents who also pose as currency exchange traders. In this case, they have a travel agency and also have bureau de change. Sometimes, I'm not saying all, they sell fake currency or sell foreign exchange at a higher rate than the actual exchange rate. Do not use the same travel agency for your money exchange, as it can be risky. Visit your bank with your travel documents, including international passport duly stamped with a valid visa. The bank has a stipulated amount called personal travel allowance and business travel allowance, as the case may be, because some people going for business travel may require for BTA, while if you're going for personal travel, you seek for PTA. These are made available to Nigerian travelers that require foreign exchange currency for their trip. However, depending on the amount of foreign currency you're requesting, the bank might not be able to provide all. In this case, you need to go to Bureau de Change to go and seek for your foreign currency, be it dollar, euro, or any other currency. Once you're seeking for your foreign exchange outside the bank, you need to be very careful because there are so many fake foreign currencies in circulation. I've once fell a victim whereby the man who changed my money gave me the fake euros, and I didn't even know about that. On getting to Charles de Gaulle Airport, I wanted to buy things from the duty free. The lady now said sorry that she didn't have change to give me because I gave her 500 euros. At the end of the day, when I got to the place where I was visiting, I went to the shop. That was when they realized that it was fake 500 euros. So the shop attendant was so kind that she didn't get me arrested. She only pointed that out to me, and she requested for a lower denomination, which I used to pay for the goods I bought that day. So on returning from Abuja, I confronted the man who exchanged the money for me, but unfortunately he denied everything. So if you're going to Bureau de Change to get your foreign currency, make sure that they give you receipt. Let the money be stamped and signed. And don't go for higher denomination, go for lower denomination like in 20s or 10s or 50s. Also, if possible, go in company of somebody who will be able to identify the original from the fake. Don't trust anybody, because sometimes people will go to a shop and say, oh, my friend normally buy authentic dollar from this man. Let me patronize him. Just like me. I patronized my friend's customer. At the end of the day, what happened? It was fake foreign currency. So be very careful of the bureau de change you are using to change your money, because if you are caught, you're liable to jail sentence. It is a criminal offense, and nobody would like to listen to that story of someone selling fake forex to you. That is their business. Nobody cares about it, and ignorance to the law is not an excuse. If you want to travel, start your travel process early enough to avoid last-minute rush, which might put you under pressure of contracting fake travel and visa agents. If you have been a victim of travel agent or visa scam, please leave comment below and let's keep the conversation on. Remember to share this video with family and friends. Keep sharing till it gets to the people who need it. And with this, I'm gonna say thank you for watching and see you in my next video.